Well, okay then. We are here at Frozen Head State Park here in Tennessee. It's like a 24,000 acre park, lots of trails. Got a mountain up here. It's called Frozen Head. It's got a big observation deck on it. So that's where I'm going to eventually end up going. But anywhere between 7 to 10 miles per day. I'm not going to push it like I did last time. That was just kind of a challenge for myself, and I did it, so I don't need to do that again right now. I'm not a through hiker trying to make a bunch of time. So anyway, I'm just going to enjoy it. Getting a little bit of a late start. It's 11 o'clock here, so this is the longest day I've got too. So we shall see what happens. Going to be a couple of waterfalls, and then we're going to camp and just chill and have a good time and see what's going on. The pack weighs 32 pounds with everything in it, and beautiful weather. It's going to be nice weather today, tomorrow, most of the day, tomorrow night, maybe rain, and then rain on Thursday. But, I want to test out my stuff anyway, so we shall see what happens, and I'm looking forward to it, and we'll talk to you on the trail. Okay, we're at the start, Panther Branch Trail. Yeah, from what I was just reading, all this area was logged before, and we're going up a what used to be a railway. They had a shay, which is a geared locomotive that brought the logs and stuff down out of this whole area up through here. And they say the area was just about logged out by 1925. Don't know how long it took, but they used mules, and then they used the train. So I guess most of this has been growing since 1925 or so. So there should be some fairly decent sized trees in here. And there's a little waterfall over there already. And I don't know if you can see it because of the sun, but we'll walk down here and take a little look. I mean, it's not much, but hey, we're not being on the trail for 2 minutes yet. I'll take it. Kind of pretty. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. I can tell already. Beautiful day. Two days of just chilling. 3 days. 2 nights. And guess what? I am already in my happy place. Later. All right, so this is supposed to be DeBoard Falls. What an outstanding day. What an absolutely gorgeously outstanding day. There it is. And they got some steps that go down there, so let's check it out. right. Cool. Check it out. How about that? You can get your shower right there. A little too cool for me. That's really pretty. The water going down through there. The board falls. Maybe 10 to 15 feet. Not bad. Let's head on back up. Well, okay then. Still on the trail to the falls, but you can see it's kind of, I guess you'd call that rooty rocky. Yeah. Gotta watch your step. Zigzagged up from the creek to get to the falls, which I assume are coming up here for too long, but you can kind of see. I believe that's Panther Creek, but I could be wrong. Sounds good though. It's got some pretty little cascades and tiny falls and stuff, dropping down pretty rapidly. I've already worked up a sweat. Had to take my little pullover off. It was hot. I'm sweating now. We are down in a hole, that's for sure. Don't think there's any phone reception in here, which is fine. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's a little bit of a falls. Pretty nice. Be a mile round trip just to see it, so. I don't know if you can tell how steep that is, but that really comes tumbling down there. Oh, that feels good. Cool breeze. Feels good. Let's see if I can get up this steep section right here. Get a closer look. That's pretty cool. go up this way, see if we can get to the top of this. Look at that cool rock right there. Almost looks like grain in a tree. Oh yeah. I'd say that was definitely worth the mile round trip. That's pretty. I like that. Yeah. And you can see how it really drops down that gorge down that way, big time. All right, that's it backside of that rock. That is just cool. I mean, look at the striations and grain. That's wild looking. Almost like it was liquid that froze. Huh. Quick froze. That is really kind of cool. I like that. All right, let's get back on down the road. Okay then. It's the start of, I guess, Panther Branch Trail. This cool little bridge. It's pretty nice. It ain't swinging. Not at all. Looks like a walk in the woods. I can even see the sky. Give it a couple of months, you won't be able to see that, that's for sure. I cannot get over what a beautiful day this has turned out to be. I mean, really, just gorgeous. How about that? Pretty little yellow flowers. Gorgeous. All that moss and stuff. Yeah. Okay then, just a little ways further up the Panther Branch Trail, and I guess, I'm assuming that's Panther Branch, so where the falls and stuff was must not be Panther Branch. But yeah, it's pretty up in here. We are down in a hole too. I tell you, I really, so far, what I've seen of the park, I like. It's a nice state park. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I didn't think it was that big, but yeah, check it out. Cool, huh? But it's like 24,000 acres. That's a lot of land. And over 50 miles of trails. That's cool. I mean, you can definitely do more than one trip up here. I mean, you could do figure eights and double figure eights. The way the trails are laid out, pretty neat. The only limitation is your camping, because they have just a few campgrounds and they don't really allow dispersed camping. So anyhow, so this is just a walk along. You can see how big some of these trees are. So like I said, you know, they finished logging like in 1925, so some of these trees would be, you know, 100 years old or getting there. Some pretty good sized ones. Nice looking poplars in through there. Okay, later. Okay then. I'm not gonna get much anywhere if I have to stop and film, but look at this trail. Isn't that pretty? With all the moss on the rocks and everything up through here. Yeah. And these flowers. Reaching for the sunshine. Beautiful. Trail's just a little bit steep. But it's not really bad as far as some of the rocky trails I've been on. So you can see it goes down rapidly, and I'm going to go that way, and I came from down that way later on. Okay then, I'm just coming around the corner on something. I stopped and turned the camera on because this is just really cool. Look at that. Coming off that shelf up there and splashing. I bet you the vast majority of the time that's not running. And we got it at a good time. That's just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Awesomeness. I love it. I'll tell you, these Tennessee state parks continue to surprise me. I am impressed. We got some beautiful areas in this state. Gorgeous. Just going around the side and up fairly steeply. All right, later. Okay, all the climbing I just did for the last 2+ miles to get up to this point, and now I get to go down all the way back to almost where I started. Well, at the headquarters, and then go back up again. Unfortunately, I've been checking, and there is no cell phone service, even though I'm up here almost on top of this. I guess there's just not many towers up in this particular area, so I'll do my best to get a hold of you when I can, let you know what's going on. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, this has been pretty cool. Pretty cool trip so far. Hard work getting up that Panther Branch Trail. They said it was moderate. I'd say some areas were, and I'd say some other areas were what I would consider like moderate heavy, moderate hard, hard moderate, somewhere along in there. Anyway, harder than moderate, but not as hard as hard, if that makes any sense. Whatever. But these trails are pretty well used. This park is, I thought it was not much to it, but I guess it's not much of a hidden gem. You can see how well worn these trails are. But I like it. I like it a lot. So, just go down the hill a little bit, catch my breath, work on some different muscles. That's the beauty about hiking. Sooner or later, you're going to work just about every muscle in your leg if you do any distance at all. All right, catch up with you later. Well, okay then. We have made it to camp. It's like 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock here. You can see it's starting to get a little bit overcast. Not a bad area. I mean, people have abused it, but it's been used a lot. It's not very far from the parking lot, that's why. But right here next to the creek, next to my water source, it's easy to get the water. So that'll sound pretty tonight. Help me sleep. So yeah. Looks pretty nice. Got a table and everything. So yeah. I'm gonna set my tarp up, I think, between those two, that tree and that other tree there. I'm gonna try it and see if it'll work. Anyway. So overall, good day. No complaints there. I'm not sure the mileage I did. Phone reception wasn't good. I think it's close to 7. So yeah. There's a trail that goes right back up through there, and there's a few people going on it from the parking lot. It's pretty easy. So it's a big loop. But anyway, this will be the camp for tonight. And then tomorrow we're heading back down trail and then back up. And we're going to go way up, and around and get on top and go to the observation desk and hope maybe it doesn't rain too much. We'll see. Whatever. But it is what it is, you know. It's nature for you. So anyway, we'll talk to you later.